A life cut short, the execution of Freddie Owens. On September 20th, 2024, Freddie Owens was executed by lethal injection in South Carolina. This marked the state's first execution in 13 years. Owens, at age 46, was convicted for the 1997 murder of Irene Graves, a convenience store clerk. The crime, a robbery gone wrong, occurred in Greenville, South Carolina. Owens was just 19 years old at the time. The years leading up to his execution were marked by numerous legal challenges. Owens's attorneys fought tirelessly, arguing for his life to be spared. However, their efforts ultimately proved unsuccessful. The state of South Carolina remained resolute in its pursuit of justice for Irene Graves and her grieving family. The events of November 1st, 1997, forever altered the lives of two families. Irene Graves, a 41-year-old mother of three, was working the overnight shift at a Greenville convenience store. Tragically, her life was cut short during a robbery. 2 years later, Freddie Owens was apprehended and charged with her murder. The trial was lengthy and emotionally charged. Prosecutors presented evidence linking Owens to the crime scene. This included eyewitness testimony and forensic evidence. Owens maintained his innocence throughout the trial. However, the jury ultimately found him guilty of murder, armed robbery, and criminal conspiracy. He was sentenced to death. A flicker of hope, legal challenges, and appeals. Owens's legal team launched a series of appeals. They challenged the verdict and the death sentence, citing concerns about due process and potential constitutional violations. A key point of contention was Owens's confession to killing a cellmate in 1999 while awaiting sentencing for Graves's murder. Owens's attorneys argued that this confession, made while incarcerated and without proper legal counsel, should be inadmissible. They also presented a new affidavit from Owens's co-defendant, Stephen Golden. Golden claimed that Owens wasn't present during the robbery and murder of Irene Graves. However, the courts ultimately rejected these arguments. Section 4. Justice served or a system flawed? The execution of Freddie Owens reignited the debate surrounding capital punishment in America. Supporters of the death penalty argued that justice had been served. They believed that Owens' execution brought closure to Irene Graves' family and ensured that he would never harm another innocent person. However, opponents of capital punishment viewed Owens' execution as a tragic failure of the justice system. They pointed to the irreversible nature of the death penalty. They also highlighted the risk of executing potentially innocent individuals. The debate over the death penalty remained as polarized as ever. Section 5. Behind bars, witness accounts, and the final hours. On that somber September evening, witnesses gathered to bear witness to the execution. Among them were two of Irene Graves' family members. They described their emotions as a mix of relief and sadness. They believed that justice had been served. However, they acknowledged that nothing could bring back their loved one. Owens, dressed in a prison-issued jumpsuit, was escorted into the execution chamber. He declined to make a final statement. Witnesses reported that he appeared calm and resigned to his fate. The lethal injection was administered, and Owens was pronounced dead at 6:55 p.m. Section 6. A Nation Divided. Capital Punishment in the 21st Century. The execution of Freddie Owens highlighted the complex and often contradictory nature of capital punishment in the United States. While support for the death penalty has waned in recent years, it remains a legal form of punishment in 27 states. The debate over capital punishment is likely to continue for years to come. As a nation, we must grapple with fundamental questions about justice, retribution, and the sanctity of human life. The execution of Freddie Owens served as a stark reminder of the human cost of this debate.